crushed skull, instant death.
Lady Collide organizes an auction where young girls are being sold as slaves to wealthy owners. However, two of the girls present at the auction turn out to be professional assassins, Th3 and Th3. They waste no time in taking out everyone around them and save the imprisoned girls. They are observed by their boss, Th3 and his accomplice Maha. In a flashback to an alternate world, we see two assassins taking down certain members of the mafia. The rookie wants to kill everyone, but her boss doesn't want to accomplish more than what his organization has instructed him to carry out. Suddenly, they are spotted by a drone and try to escape it, but their van is destroyed. This just turns out to be a distraction as the two of them have already managed to get out of it. The rookie and her boss discuss his past, and he talks about how he was raised to kill ever since he was a child. He calls his organization and tells them about his plans to retire and become a trainer for new assassins. The rookie grows restless, but her boss reminds her that she's still a novice, so she needs to be more careful. They get new identities as Alan and Mila and fly to Japan. However, the flight is hijacked and the boss realizes that he has been betrayed by his own organization now that he's retiring. The plane crashes and he breathes his last after regretting his life as a tool. However, he is summoned by the goddess Aham. She offers him the choice to be reborn in a fantasy world with his memories intact in exchange for promising to kill the hero of this fantasy world. She endows him with knowledge of this new reality and explains that the hero of this world will save it from a demon lord 16 years from now, but will go crazy and kill everyone 2 years after that. After a detailed discussion, both of them decide that the hero must be killed only after he defeats the demon lord. But within 2 years after that, the assassin chooses 5 key skills after considering his possibilities, and then goes on to pick his attributes so that he can be powerful enough to assassinate the hero. Aham promises him that he can live his life the way he wants if he simply fulfills his promise, and he accepts. That's when we learn that this assassin is actually Liu. He is born in the kingdom of Alvan to the Th3 family and starts to train himself as soon as possible. He becomes a great cook so that he can maintain a healthy diet for his growth, and also uses his material knowledge from his past life to make the most of the resources in this world. His life goes smoothly, and then we learn that his father Xian is an assassin for the royal family. Xian approves of Liu's progress and grants him mystic eyes that allow him to sense people with mana. Later, Liu's mother Th3 dresses him up for his meeting with his magic teacher, who turns out to be Dia. During their classes, Dia is surprised to see the excessive amount of mana that Liu possesses, and his parents are happy with his abilities. Liu learns about far stones that are used to store mana and asks Dia for more of them, but she forbids him, saying that they are only limited to the Viaconi family. Now, Dia helps Liu with attribute conversion and teaches him how to cast spells. Liu shows precision with his skills, but pushes himself even more as he has to be ready for the hero. After working some more with Dia, Liu is able to create his own spells and help her achieve the same. They team up and manage to create weapons like guns and tanks using magical spells. Dia grows closer to Liu and he offers her a titanium knife to thank her for being his tutor. In exchange for this gesture, Dia also gives him a far stone. They promise to help each other out whenever needed, and Dia leaves. Now Xian takes Liu to a prison, where he is made to carry out his first skill, and he does so with minimal effort. The kingdom starts to reap the benefits of Liu's modern methods, and he is celebrated for it. However, Liu starts his search for an assistant with the right mana who can help him defeat the hero. Later, he goes to the forest and finds a girl under attack from a pack of wolves. He saves her and learns that she has been abandoned by her family due to financial reasons. He gives her some food and offers her a chance to live with him if she agrees to help him with his mission. The girl readily agrees, even though Liu has his own motivations for saving her. She is revealed to be Th3, and she expresses gratitude to Liu for his kindness. In a flashback, Aham is shown to carry out the same kind of deal with a soldier, but as time passes by, he turns out to be a waste. A couple of years later, Liu and Th3 are much closer to each other as Th3 has settled into the family. Liu trains her the same way he was trained, and she becomes exceptionally good with the collapsible spear he has made for her. We learn that Aham has been summoning multiple souls and tasking them with the same mission as Liu, but none of the others have made any progress. Th3 and Liu go to the marketplace, and Liu is met with a lot of affection. However, he tells Th3 that his generosity is just a strategy, he must use to win the approval of his people. He has also been making flower stones to collect mana by using the one he was given by Dia. Xian questions Lu about Tarte's reliability, and he fully vouches for her in order to avoid her assassination. Xian decides to test Lu's skills by taking him on in a mock test. He uses all kinds of tactics to tackle his son, but Lu eventually comes out on top after carefully calculating his dad's strategies. Satisfied with his son's progress, Xian declares that Lu is ready for official missions. They carry out a variety of tasks, and Lu learns subtle tricks of the trade. Then Xian tells him that he must take up a fake identity as Th3 W0r of the W0r trading family in order to become a better assassin. A party is held to celebrate Lu's ascension, but it is met with some criticism by a rival branch member named Rona. Xian makes Lu prove his status by defeating Rona, and he does so easily. However, Lu offers Rona to become his subordinate later, and they bond a little. Now Lu and Tarte set out on their journey to Miltiu so that they can live out their alternate identities. We are introduced to life at Miltiu, and we see a group of girls led by Maha. They run a sightseeing business together. However, a bunch of goons attack them and take them away into an orphanage, which is actually a front for trafficking, where the girls are made to work as slaves against their will. Things get ugly when Maha's friend Aoife is prepared and taken away to a client. She returns with her modesty outraged, and this becomes a regular activity for all the girls, except Maha, who is still too young. This takes a toll on her well-being, and Maha's friend Toyne scars her own face so that nobody will wish to be with her. 2 years pass by, and Maha comes of age. Her captors want to exploit her, and she considers ruining her face as well. But then, Lu arrives and offers to take her into his house. However, her captor intends to misuse her for 3 days before sending her to him. Maha tries to escape and gets caught, but Lu saves her. After this, he takes down the entire operation, thus freeing Maha and her friends once and for all. He also fixes Toyne's face, and Maha pledges her loyalty to him. Lu makes Maha his legal family member so as to keep her protected along with Tarte. The three of them live together, and after some time, Lu decides to open a cosmetic shop for women so as to fund his assassination expenses. He manages to create a moisturizer using lecithin from soy farms back in the Kingdom of Alvan. Since these products doesn't exist in this world yet, Lu manages to create a massive market for the moisturizers and starts a brand named Orna. His Tantan parents are pleased with his progress, and the W0r trading company focuses all its resources to make the new moisturizers. A spy tries to invade Lu's house and kidnap him for the secret recipe, but Tarte and Maha catch him and proceed to torture him as punishment. Now, Lu goes to see Dia during one of their monthly meetings, and they discuss spells and increase each other's magical knowledge. Unfortunately, Lu gets into an awkward situation with Tarte and Maha later on, when they wake up next to him in bed and notice that he's entering adolescence. As time passes by, Lu does his best to train the girls and give them the necessary experience to become good at business as well as assassination. One day, he discusses expansion plans with Maha and learns that her parents once owned a big company but were killed by their own employees, after which the company went bust. He allows her to expand Orna's operations by purchasing the same company and trusts her to take care of the brand once he's gone. Lu finally gives up his false identity as Th3 and leaves Miltiu along with Tarte to visit his family. On their way, they're attacked by wolf monsters, and Tarte puts her training to use by taking them down. However, Lu suspects that the hero might appear soon, as monster attacks are becoming more frequent. Once they're home, Lu goes to meet Xian, who tells him that he'd be fine if Lu chose to continue as a merchant rather than an assassin. After a lengthy conversation, Lu confirms that he will continue as an assassin because it makes him happy, and it is his choice to kill whomever he wants. He also states that he wants to marry Dia, and for that, he must continue as a member of the noble family. Xian is amused by his choice but accepts it and proceeds to give him his first mission. Lu's target is Count Azba Venkaur, who has been selling military secrets to neighboring kingdoms in exchange for a drug named Vizane. Lu makes the necessary preparations to ascertain whether Azba truly deserves to be assassinated. After avoiding an awkward situation with his mother, Lu and Tarte head out to check on Azba in Pisir. They take down some drug dealers, and then they notice the horrible effects that Vizane has on innocent citizens. Maha does some research and confirms to Lu that Azba is the leader of this drug operation, so he decides to take him down. He meets Maha and brings her along with him to visit Asba. On their way, she confesses her love for him and suggests that he should take her and Torte as his mistresses, even after marrying Dia. They meet Asba and his wife Bridget under the guise of selling Orna products and gets the necessary information to kill the Count. At night, they enjoy a party after which Lou kills Venkar. He feels guilt after seeing Bridget in tears, but has no regrets as this was his own choice. Lou and Tarte train on an inhabited island and visit Maha after that. She updates them on a divine treasure. It is a powerful spear named Gaebog and is in the hands of a warrior named Setenta Magnus, whom Lou suspects to be the hero. However, he isn't sure of it just yet, as he also learns that Setenta is part of a civil war that has broken out in the Viacone Kingdom. Lou visits the region immediately to check up on Dia. He offers to escort her family to safety, but she says the war isn't too serious, so she's going to stay back with her troops. Now Dia takes Lou out to spend some time together. They play games and also help a kid named Rico find his mom, after which they go to a hot spring and bond some more. After a lengthy conversation, Lou understands Dia's motivations and respects her wishes to stay back. Then they get intimate with each other. However, after Lou leaves, we learn that the situation is a lot more serious than Dia had let on, as she had created a deception to misguide Lou. Once he gets back home, Cian tells Lou that his next target is Dia. Lou asks some questions for clarity and learns that Dia's father, Th3 has requested for her assassination, hoping to end the war and save his daughter from a torturous future. Lou has the choice to reject the mission but accepts it so that he can save Dia instead of killing her. He also learns that he is following in his father's footsteps, as Esri is also from the house Viacone. Tarte helps Lou reach his destination by using up all her mana to block the wind from obstructing him as he rushes towards Dia. Meanwhile, Ahem checks up on all the souls she had reincarnated and only finds one soul that's still standing. Now, Lou begins his attack on the opposition army by using his guns and bows to cause panic. Sensing the advantage, Dia's army members attack and dominate their enemies. Then Lou eventually makes his way to Dia and Th3 in the middle of battle. Th3 reveals his true intention and plans with Lou to fake Dia's suicide so that they can end the war. However, the castle comes under attack when Setenta makes his appearance with the spear. Lou uses his bombard to blast him away, but the knight survives and even recovers from the damage. Lou has no choice but to accept Setenta's challenge, despite knowing he's no match for him. He comes up with a plan to launch a projectile into space and power it with magic so that it can kill Setenta in one blow. He kicks off his plan and manages to stall for time long enough, thus allowing the projectile to destroy Setenta without them even having to battle. Lou passes out from the collateral damage and is woken up by Dia afterwards. He kisses her in a moment of passion and they return to Alvan once things are back to normal. Cian manages to give Dia a new identity as Lou's sister to keep her protected. Then Lou learns that the hero Epona Rhiannon has finally arrived. And that's the end of the season. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all my upcoming recap videos. I'll see you soon.